Greetings, friends. Today we're doing something completely different. We're doing Knights of Pen and Paper 2. Gods, this is... It's a bit loud. There we are. Right. I played this many years ago. I have nothing but fond memories of it. Once upon a time in the world of Paparos. Yeah, my dice ready. I see you imported your old character into my campaign as well. This is my level 99 Paper Knight I have played in another campaign. Well, we better skip all the noob stuff. Remember that you can always find help in a player's handbook. Oh yes, so this is the tutorial, which we will promptly skip. Oh god. So we'll enter the Tarrasque, the most dreadful creature in existence. Its skin deflects even magic missiles. I'm loving this adventure already. Tarrasque. WTF, me and game content. You not summon Tarrasque now. Be quiet, minion. I changed the script. My character has a plus 255 damage versus Tarrasque, ortho-lethal, immunity to all, Vorpal Strike, ethereal muscles, permanent haste, rust-proof, life suck, global silence, frontal backstab. Tarrasque. TLDR. AG. Oh, did I forget the mirror shield that reflected your damage? It's very useful in the current metagame. I already hate this bloke. Look at this shite. Where's the fun in this? Enough! You'll be hearing from lawyers soon, says the Tarrasque. I forgot to equip my lasso of anti-rage quit. There goes my experience. Hey, that's a 2nd edition character. We have to make a 1st edition character for you. No, I'll never downgrade to the 1st edition. But I like the 1st edition. Fine, then I'll play with my other friends. Alright. Now we can make our characters. I know exactly what the first one will be. It's gonna be a joke. See, the red ones here, these are the body stats. So that means how strong they are. Also, it defines their threat level, see? The threat means more enemies will go for the higher threat characters. Meaning if you want to make a tank, you should make a tank with high threat. Not to mention, I think the body strength also decides health. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna keep the bloke as a dwarf, and we're gonna make him a warrior. I remember this. The joke gets the big hand passive perk, making him able to use up to 3 different hand items. The dwarves gets a damage reduction, which is great for the tank builds. And this is where I want a high threat level. Because this skill will give him even more threat and make him automatically counterattack once hit, as long as he rolls successful in a census roll, which is this green one here. So we're gonna add this bloke, our dwarven warrior. And my favourite for the 2nd is using a cheerleader, elf, because they have a little more starting energy. But this turns any class as a cheerleader into partially a bloody a healer, a cleric if you will, but he isn't a cleric, because that would be a cleric. Wait, hang on. Yes. Just checking. I like her as a thief, Because this thing, right, whenever you take a shield action, will restore health and energy to the party. But I will also be speccing into this, which will heighten her critical strike abilities. And whenever she is struck, she will automatically take the shield action, triggering this. Basically making a nice, neat little mechanic, healing the rest of the crew whenever she's struck. So we're gonna go with these two for our start party. A joke and a cheerleader. Right. Hold on to your dice. Roll. There's a flash of light, and your characters find themselves in a small village. This is exciting. The village elder greets you. Welcome to Spawn Point Village, the market leader in the adventure generation business. Alright, well that's not meta at all. I'm glad to see that you got here in one piece. There's been something wrong with the summoning circle lately. One young man came out horribly disfigured. He disappeared into the woods and has not been seen since. What she's talking about? For some reason, the summoning fails every third time, sometimes even more often than that. You mean we could have appeared here without arms or a head? Ha! You are adventurers, right? Before you have recovered from your summoning sickness, you are attacked. A paper gangster, look at his hat. My, look what I found. Some newcomers. Paper gangster number 2. These are very imaginative names. Should we teach them a lesson, like a tutorial? Yikes! Tutorial? Let's do that. It's been a while. I'll start. If I get a critical hit, I'll cause more damage and inflict a condition. Like this. Alright. Alright, so we did a successful attribute roll. And I can't hit the people in the back row. But I can hit the people in the front row. Gods, that's not much damage. More likely to hit the character with higher threat. Threat can be found in the character sheets. Right. These are the things I spoke of earlier. And now they want us to heal. Yes. Right. Well, we'll just strike them again. Wait, something is wrong. I feel dizzy. Me too, plus nausea. Oh no, clash of additions. I hate it when this happens. Oh gods. That's called a terrain effect. You can check the details by pressing the button at the top right corner of the screen. Oh, alright. So that's some kind of plot thing. I'm assuming the paper gangsters are with the paper knight, which are using the 2nd edition, of which we are playing the 1st edition of this D&D-esque game we're doing around this table. Right, well, let's heal up. There we are. We click this to do a mission. Right. The Paper Knight Gang is transforming the world of Paparos by a strange magic we do not understand. They are plunging the world into chaos. Wow, that's bad. Or is it? Stop them before they grow too strong, and you will gain the everlasting gratitude of Paparos. Is it Paparos or Paperos? And a huge pile of gold. Well, what are we waiting for? Before you go, could you do a little favor for us? Giant rat population is our finest attraction, but the Paper Knight Gang set a village full of rat traps. Save our precious rats, and save us from going bankrupt. In this fight, there's a new escape button in the combat menu. With it, you can chicken out of combat if it seems to be too difficult. Well, we're not gonna run from rat traps. Yes, the player's handbook, we know this. We are going to fight these rat traps. They're actual rat traps, I see. If memory serves, I believe one of the first mobs in the first Knights of Pen and Paper game was giant rats, so I believe this might be a reference back to that. Sadly, I couldn't get the first game to run, or rather, I could, but not really. It would run, but it would crash and get weird in the menus. So that's why we're doing Knights of Pen and Paper 2 right off the bat. Grand, we leveled up. Let's go for the passive abilities immediately. There we are. Now that that is sorted, we can fight more rat traps. Yes.